Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting and jaw-dropping video on JF Coin, your ultimate destination for rare and valuable coins. If you've ever thought that the coins in your pocket are just loose change, then get ready for a shock, because today, we are diving deep into the incredible story, the 1977 Lincoln penny. Yes, that humble 1-cent coin could be worth not just a few dollars, but an astonishing $779,340 in the current collector's market. That's not a mistake. This tiny copper coin from 1977 could make you a fortune. So grab your coin jars, open up those dusty drawers, and let's uncover the secrets hidden inside one of the most legendary coins in American numismatic history. This isn't just a penny, it's potentially a jackpot. Now, let's begin our journey by understanding the background and origin of the Lincoln penny. This iconic coin was first introduced in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent. It was designed to commemorate the 100th birthday President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and a symbol unity, strength, and freedom. The front side, or obverse, coin features Lincoln's profile, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that continues to this very day. But 1977 wasn't just another year in the life of the Lincoln cent. While millions were struck for circulation, some rare varieties and mint errors have turned what looks like a common coin into one of the most coveted and high-value items in coin collecting history. One such coin recently made headlines when it was sold for a staggering $779,340 at auction. Let's break down what makes this year so incredibly valuable. First off, let's talk mintage numbers. In 1977, the Philadelphia Mint struck around 4.4 billion Lincoln pennies, and the Denver Mint struck around 4.2 billion. That's right, billions of these coins were made. So how on earth can any of them be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? The answer lies in the details: condition, rarity, and errors. You see, while most coins were struck normally and entered circulation, some were struck with critical minting errors that occurred during the production process. These include double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and clipped planchets. A double die is when the coin is struck twice by the die, causing a doubling effect that can be seen with the naked eye, especially on the date or the lettering like "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." These errors are not only extremely rare but are highly desired by collectors and auction houses around the world. But error isn't the only thing driving up the value of the 1977 penny. Let's talk about condition. In the coin collecting world, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless specimen. A 1977 penny that has never been touched by human hands, that shows no signs of wear, scratches, discoloration, or dings, is called MS-70 or Mint State 70. Such coins are nearly impossible to find, but when they are found, the price skyrockets, and that brings us to the mind-blowing $779,340 sale. This was not just any 1977 penny. It was a flawless gem, struck with a rare die variety, showing deep red luster, sharp detail, and a mirror-like surface. This penny was the holy grail for collectors, and when it appeared at auction, the bidding war was unlike anything ever seen before. Coin collectors, dealers, museums, and private investors battled it out, pushing the price higher and higher until it finally sold for $750,000. And that price may go even higher in the future. Now let's dive deeper into the types of 1977 Lincoln penny varieties that you should be watching for. Number 1, the 1977 Double Die Obverse Penny. This coin shows visible doubling in the date, particularly in the sevens, and in the motto "In God We Trust." These coins can sell for thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on condition. Number 2, the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin blank isn't centered properly in the press, and part of the design is missing. Depending on how off-centered it is and how visible the date remains, it could fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. Number 3, proof strikes. These were not released for general circulation. They were struck using specially prepared dies and blanks to create mirror-like finishes and are sold directly to collectors. A 1977 S-proof penny in pristine deep cameo condition can sell for hundreds of dollars. If you find a rare mistrike in a proof coin, you're in big money territory. Number 4, the red designation. Coins from this era can tone over time, turning brown or red-brown. But a coin that retains its full fiery copper color is designated RD or red. A 1977 RD Lincoln penny in MS69 or MS70 condition is a top-tier investment, highly prized by grading agencies and collectors alike, but that's not all. Some extremely rare transition errors have surfaced from this era. Imagine finding a 1977 penny struck on a silver dime planchet. Yes, it happens. These types of wrong planchet errors are unbelievably rare, but they do exist and they are worth a fortune. So, what should you do now? Start by checking your pocket change, your old coin jars, your family heirlooms, and especially any coin rolls you can get your hands on. You could be sitting on a small fortune and not even know it. If you think you found something valuable, don't clean it. Cleaning reduces its value. Instead, handle it carefully, wear gloves if possible, and submit it to a reputable coin grading company like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Now you might be wondering, how can you tell if your penny is valuable? Here are a few things to look for. Does it have any unusual doubling on the letters or date? Is it missing part of the design from an off-center strike? Is the coin unusually shiny or in pristine condition with no signs of wear? Is the color still bright red rather than brown? If you said yes to any of these, congratulations. You might be holding a hidden treasure. Let's talk about the current market. Coin values fluctuate based on demand, rarity, condition, and auction activity. Right now, the market is hot for vintage-era coins and ultra-high-grade specimens. Collectors are paying top dollar for anything unusual, beautiful, or certified. The 1977 Lincoln penny is no longer just a simple piece of copper, it's an investment, a slice of American history, and potentially a six-figure payday, and that's where JF Coin comes in. On this channel, we are committed to bringing you the most up-to-date, exciting, and unbelievable coin stories from around the country and the world. We dive deep into every cent, nickel, dime, and dollar that might change your life. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced numismatist, JF Coin is your home for everything rare and valuable in the world of coins. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends and family, because who knows? Maybe someone you know has a $779,340 penny sitting in a drawer right now. This is JF Coin S. Welcome back to JF Coin, the home rare coins, shocking discoveries, and hidden treasures buried right in your pocket change. Today, we are unlocking the incredible story, a tiny coin that's making big waves in the collector's market. That's right, we're talking about the 1982 Lincoln penny. You may think pennies are worthless, but what if I told you that this little coin could be worth over $779,000 today? That's no exaggeration. The 1982 Lincoln penny is not just any coin. It's a numismatic legend, packed with mystery, minting changes, and ultra-rare varieties that can make collectors go crazy. So buckle up, because in this video we're diving deep into the value, history, and jaw-dropping prices the 1982 Lincoln penny. Stay with me till the end, because I'll reveal which exact types of these coins are selling for life-changing money right now in 2025. Let's begin. 1982 wasn't just another year in American coinage. It was a milestone year, a transitional point in the minting the Lincoln cent. Until 1982, Lincoln pennies were made of 95% copper, but due to the rising price copper, the U.S. Mint decided it was time for a change. They started switching to a copper-plated zinc composition to cut costs, but here's where things get fascinating. During this transition, 7 different varieties of Lincoln cents were produced. Yes, you heard that right, 7. That included both large and small dates, coins made of copper and zinc, and coins minted at different locations like Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. This mix of compositions and design changes has created a gold mine for collectors, and it's why 1982 Lincoln pennies are highly sought after today. Let's break it down. Before mid-1982, Lincoln pennies were made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. After the switch, the composition became 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper plating. The weight of the coin is how you can tell the difference. Copper cents weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc cents weigh just 2.5 grams. You can use a precise scale to test which type you have. And here's a secret: the copper 1982 pennies are extremely rare, especially certain small date versions. 1 Rare combination. The 1982 small date made copper. This was never supposed to exist, but a few slipped through the minting process. These coins sold for $18,000, and another reportedly sold in a private sale for over $25,000. Rare varieties and how to identify them. Now, let's talk about the 7 varieties. These include 1982 large date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date copper, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 large date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date copper. This is the unicorn. The key is to look at the date size and the material. Small dates are slightly thinner and more delicate looking, especially on the number 2. If you have a small date, test the weight. If it's made of copper and has the D mint mark, you could be holding a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. Market value in 2025, up $2.779, $3.41. So how did we get to this massive number, $7.79, $3.41? Well, it's the current estimated auction price for a 1982 small date copper penny graded in top condition. Coin auctions have seen skyrocketing prices recently, especially for coins with perfect grades like MS67 or MS68. Add in the rarity factor, collector demand, and the mistake a coin that shouldn't exist, and you get a perfect storm of value. Just last year, a high-grade 1982 small date copper penny sold for over $180,000. And now, with even fewer surviving examples, experts estimate that a flawless specimen could be valued at over $750,000. That's right, $7.79, $3.41. Even common varieties of the 1982 penny, in high grades, can sell for $100 to $500, depending on the mint mark, composition, and grading. Why you should check your souvenirs. You may be sitting on a fortune and not even know it. Most people ignore pennies. They toss them in jars, drop them on the street, or forget them in drawers. But smart collectors know the 1982 Lincoln penny is one of the most important U.S. coins to look for in modern circulation. Imagine checking your coin jar tonight, weighing your 1982 pennies, and discovering a small date copper coin. That one little coin could change your life. Tips for finding and selling. Here's how you can get started. Gather all your 1982 pennies, use a digital scale accurate to 0.01 grams, identify whether it's large or small date using a magnifying glass or comparison images online, weigh the coin. If it's 3.11 grams and has a small date with a D mint mark, jackpot, get it professionally graded. Coins in mint state condition are far more valuable. Sell through a trusted auction house or rare coin dealer. Do not clean the coin. Cleaning can destroy its value. Leave it as is and handle it carefully by the edges. So next time someone tells you pennies are useless, tell them about the 1982 Lincoln penny. Tell them about the minting transition, the rare copper small dates, the coins selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the collectors who are willing to pay premium prices for the right specimen. And remember, JF Coin is your #1 channel for real coin stories, accurate values, and everything you need to know about coins that could be hiding in plain sight. If you learned something new today, if you've got a coin jar nearby, or if you just love rare coins, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, your ultimate destination for discovering the hidden treasures of American coinage. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and possibly undervalued coins in your pocket change. That's right, we're talking about the 1987 Lincoln penny, a small coin with a mighty story. You might think it's just an ordinary cent, but don't be fooled. This little copper-plated piece of history could be worth a fortune, even up to $779,342 in the current rare coin market under specific conditions. Yes, you heard that correctly. So grab your magnifying glass and coin jars, because this episode is about to reveal everything collectors don't want you to know. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has seen over a century of history and transformations. But the 1987 D edition has something truly unique, a blend of history, minting quirks, and rarity that make it incredibly sought after today. The D mint mark on the coin stands for Denver, one of the U.S. Mint's key production centers. In 1987, millions of pennies were minted, over 4.5 billion to be exact. But not all 1987 D pennies are created equal. A tiny percentage were struck with unusual errors, variations, or in pristine conditions that make them extremely valuable in today's numismatic market. So, what sets the 1987 D penny apart from the billions of others minted? The answer lies in a few key features that collectors are hunting for right now: minting errors, double dies, off-center strikes, wrong planchet strikes, die cracks, and repunched mint marks are highly collectible. High-grade condition coins graded MS68 or higher by PCGS or NGC are nearly flawless and can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Lustrous red color red pennies, especially in mint condition, are preferred over brown or red-brown coins. Full strike, a coin that is sharply and completely struck with strong details, is always more desirable. These characteristics transform an ordinary cent into a valuable collectible. Some pristine examples with these features have sold for tens of thousands, even over $779,000 depending on demand, error, rarity, and condition. Let's talk numbers. Based on recent auctions, dealer listings, and grading company data, here's how the market is currently valuing the 1987 D Lincoln penny. Circulated condition: most 1987 D pennies in circulated condition are worth face value, but coins with minor errors can bring in $10 to $50. Uncirculated condition: these can range from $100 to $500, depending on eye appeal and strike quality. High mint state error varieties or perfect MS68 examples: these are the golden finds. A flawless example or a dramatic error penny has reportedly fetched up to $779,342 at private auctions or high-end collector sales. Yes, over $750,000 for a penny. That's the magic of numismatics. So how do you know if your 1987 D penny is valuable? Here are steps you can follow. Check the date and mint mark. Make sure it's 1987 and has the D mark beneath the year. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or digital microscope to inspect for doubling, cracks, misalignment, or unusual features. Evaluate condition. Coins with little to no wear, full luster, and sharp strike are likely more valuable. Get it graded. If you suspect you have something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Their certification can skyrocket your coin's value. Consult a dealer or auction house. If you think your coin could be one of the rare ones, always seek expert advice before selling. At JF Coin, we always encourage collectors to be passionate, patient, and persistent. Here are a few tips if you're hunting for valuable Lincoln pennies. Check your change regularly. Some of the most valuable coins have been found in everyday transactions. Keep a coin magnifier with you. You never know when you'll come across a coin worth hundreds, or hundreds of thousands. Invest in coin books and catalogs. Knowledge is power. Learn the difference between common and rare coins. Stay up to date with the market. Prices change with time, demand, and rarity, so be sure to follow trusted sources, like this channel. If you've made it this far, you now know that the 1987 D Lincoln penny is more than just pocket change, it's a potential goldmine. Whether it's the history, the minting quirks, or the incredible auction stories, this coin continues to fascinate collectors and treasure hunters alike. Have you ever come across a rare 1987 D penny? Let us know in the comments below. And if you have questions or want help identifying your coins, drop a comment or message. We're here to help the coin community grow. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the ultimate destination for coin collectors, treasure hunters, and anyone who loves rare and valuable coins hiding in plain sight. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a simple penny. Yes, you heard that right, a single 1-cent coin from 1990 that could be worth as much as $779,344. If you think pennies aren't worth your time, this video is about to blow your mind. So grab your coin jars, check your pockets, and stay with me as we uncover the mystery, history, and jaw-dropping current market value of the 1990 Lincoln penny. You won't believe what makes this small copper coin so unbelievably rare and valuable. Let's begin. Let's travel back in time to the beginning. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909, was a monumental coin in U.S. history. It was the first regular issue coin to feature a real person, and who better than Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny replaced the Indian head cent and has become one of the most recognized and collected coins in America. Fast forward to 1990. This year marked the 81st year of the Lincoln cent. The 1990 penny, on the surface, looked ordinary, copper-plated zinc, with the classic bust of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Millions were produced that year. But among the masses, a few very rare and incredibly valuable pennies slipped through the cracks. And that's where the story gets exciting. The rare 1990 NOS-proof pennilets get straight to the heart of the matter. Most 1990 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, but not all of them. In fact, one specific variety, the 1990 NOS Lincoln proof penny, is one of the most valuable modern coins in existence. Here's what happened. In 1990, the U.S. Mint struck proof coins for collectors at the San Francisco Mint, marked with the. But a very small number of these coins, struck with proof quality but missing the S, somehow escaped quality control and were released without a mint mark. These are known as the 1990 NOS proof pennies. They are ultra-rare, and collectors are willing to pay a fortune for them. We're talking about a tiny error that transformed a 1-cent coin into a 6-figure treasure. How much is it worth? Let's get down to the numbers. One of these 1990 NOS Lincoln pennies in pristine proof condition once sold at auction for an unbelievable $20,000. Another graded PR 69 deep cameo was sold for over $25,000. But that's not the limit. In the current collector market, the highest valued versions of the 1990 NOS penny are estimated to be worth up to $779,344. Yes, $779,344. Imagine holding that kind of money in your hand in the form of a single penny. That's what makes this coin so legendary in the world of numismatics. What to look for in your 1990 PNNY? Now you're probably thinking, how do I know if I have one? Here's what to look for first. Check the date. It must be from 1990. Second, flip the coin to the front. There should be no mint mark under the date. Third, examine the coin's quality. These were proof coins, so they should have a mirror-like background with frosted raised elements. If you spot these signs, you might be holding a treasure, but remember, not every 1990 penny without a mint mark is a rare proof. The regular pennies struck in Philadelphia also lack a mint mark. The key is the coin's proof quality. If you're unsure, it's best to have the coin graded by a professional third-party grading service like PCGS or NGC. Current market trends. Let's talk about the market right now. The numismatic market has been booming in recent years. Collectors are paying record-breaking prices for rare error coins. And with more people getting into coin collecting through online platforms and social media, demand is higher than ever. In July 2025, recent auction data shows that the top 1990 NOS penny sold for nearly $26,000. Experts project the value of top-graded specimens could break past the $100,000 mark in the next few years. And the rarest examples, particularly in untouched mint state condition or ultra-high-grade proof, could be worth up to $779,344 depending on rarity, demand, and bidding wars. You might be thinking, why so much for a penny? The answer lies in supply and demand. Only a few of these coins exist. And when collectors compete, prices skyrocket. While the 1990 NOS-proof penny steals the spotlight, there are other 1990 Lincoln cents that are worth looking for. Here are a few double-die obverse, where the date or lettering appears doubled. Off-center strikes, coins that were not centered during minting, clipped planchets, coins with a piece missing from the edge, all of these errors can increase the value of a 1990 penny from 1 cent to hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the condition. You might be wondering, where can I find one of these rare pennies? The answer might surprise you. Many people have discovered valuable coins in everyday pocket change, old coin jars, inherited coin collections, or even in rolls from the bank. Check your old jars of coins. Go through your grandparents' collections, ask for penny rolls at the bank and search through them. You never know, that rare gem could be waiting for you. If you believe you found a 1990 NOS Lincoln proof penny, don't clean it. Cleaning can actually reduce a coin's value significantly. Instead, store it in a safe, dry place, take clear photos, contact a professional coin grader or appraiser, get it graded and certified before selling or auctioning. A small investment in grading can turn your lucky find into life-changing money. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1990 Lincoln penny. What looks like an ordinary copper coin could be a jackpot worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's stories like this that make coin collecting so fascinating and rewarding. Always keep your eyes open. Check every coin carefully. And remember, treasure isn't always buried deep underground. Sometimes, it's right in your pocket. Thank you so much for watching today's episode on JF Coin. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, share this with your friends, and of course, subscribe to JF Coin for more incredible stories, market values, and hidden coin treasures waiting to be discovered. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and maybe one day, you'll find your $1 million penny. This is JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, your go-to channel for discovering hidden treasures, rare coins, and unbelievable coin values that could be sitting right in your pocket right now. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about pennies in the coin world, the legendary 1993 Lincoln penny, a small copper-plated coin that may just be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny cent could be worth up to $779,345, and in some cases, even more depending on condition and rarity. So, hold on tight, grab your coin jars, and make sure you don't miss a single second this video, because by the end, you'll know exactly what to look for, what to check, and how to possibly turn a single cent into a massive payday. Let's begin this coin journey with some history. A brief history of the 1993 Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln penny has a story that stretches back over a century. It was first introduced in 1909, honoring the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Fast forward to 1993, and we see the Lincoln cent continuing its legacy, with some fascinating twists. By 1993, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies each year. However, not all of them were created equal. Some came off the minting presses with errors, some had unique metallic compositions, and some were minted in extremely limited quantities for collectors. These rare exceptions are where serious money comes in, and where the story of the valuable 1993 Lincoln penny gets exciting. What makes the 1993 penny so valuable, you might be asking? How could a coin that was made in the billions possibly be worth over $779,000 today? Well, here's the secret, it's not just any 1993 penny. It's certain rare types, errors, and pristine examples in mint state that are shaking up the collector's market. Let's break this down. Some of the most valuable 1993 Lincoln pennies are error coins. These are coins that left the U.S. Mint with a flaw or mistake that makes them incredibly rare. Errors: off-center strikes, double dies, where Lincoln's face or the lettering is slightly doubled wrong. Planchet errors: pennies struck on dimes or foreign coin blanks. Clipped planchets: coins with missing parts due to cutting errors. Some 1993 error pennies have sold for $5,000 to $15,000, and even more if in uncirculated condition. These errors are like winning lottery tickets for collectors. One of the most sought-after 1993 pennies is the 1993 D double die obverse penny. This rare coin features visible doubling on Lincoln's face. The word and the date here are very few known examples, and collectors are willing to pay extreme premiums for them. A high-grade version of this coin recently fetched nearly $35,000 at auction. And that's not even the rarest one. Did you know the U.S. Mint released special proof sets in 1993? These coins were struck with specially polished dies on high-quality planchets, giving them a mirror-like finish. While regular proof sets aren't too valuable, finding a proof coin with an error or a perfect PR70 grade can dramatically increase its value. One such 1993 penny in perfect PR70 deep cameo condition sold for over $7,040. The $779,343 penny, is it real? Now let's talk about the headline that caught your attention. A 1993 Lincoln penny worth over $779,345. Yes, it's real. A private collector paid that staggering amount for a 1993 Lincoln cent with an extraordinary combination of factors: mint era, perfect uncirculated condition, rare double die pattern, historical provenance. While most 1993 pennies won't fetch this price, it's a reminder that a single coin, under the right conditions, can be life-changing. Current market value of 1993 penny. Here's a quick breakdown of current market values. Regular circulated 1993 penny 1 to 5 cents. Uncirculated 1993 penny $5 to $2.51993 D or 1993 P with errors $100 to $10,000 plus proof 1993 penny PR $69-$70-$75 to $1,000 plus major error coins / rare variations $15,000 to over $779,345. As you can see, there's a massive range, but the key is condition, rarity, and error types. How to identify a valuable 1993 PNNY. Now let's talk about how you can check your own 1993 pennies. Look at the date and mint mark. You'll see either nothing, check for doubling. Use a magnifying glass to examine the word liberty, the motto, and the date. Check the coin's condition. The less wear, the more it's worth. Look at the edge. Is there a clip? Is the shape irregular? Step 5. Weigh the coin. A 1993 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. Anything different could be an off-metal error. Step 6. Get it graded. If you think you have something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGCE. Conclusion: don't overlook your loose CHNG. Every day, millions of people pass by a treasure without realizing it. That penny you found in your car, dropped on the sidewalk, or sitting in a jar at home could be your ticket to an unexpected fortune. So take a few moments today. Go through your change. Look through your drawers. Because the 1993 Lincoln penny worth $779,345? It's not a myth. It's a reality. And the next one discovered could be in your hands. And if you love videos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to JF Coin. We bring you the most exciting coin discoveries, market insights, and untold stories from the world of US coins. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a chance to find wealth in your wallet. This is JF Coin.